Greetings everyone, and Great here for another H-Bars 3 replay. So on the north side as the blue US of A, we have Pasha. On the south side as the red French, we have Blake, MR. No deck selected just yet, and no deck selected just yet. Of course, for the natives map, we've got the House of Vaza, which can give you access to the Royal Arquebus and the Winged Hussar. Over here, we do have the House of Yagalon, which can give you access to Lipkar Tatars as Shock Riders. And also a big button that I think people should go for more often, the Balance of Power. It balances out your resources, so if you're bad with economy, just click that button and it'll balance it out. US market going on up. US players almost available, ready for a shipment.
Yes.
We may see a trade post being pulled out here. Looks like she will snipe that arsonist and steal his lucky coin. Wasn't too lucky, I guess.
At attention.
And now do we have a shipment available? We've got a Ren Vox, which does give access to capitalism, Dutch immigrants, Chinese immigrants, Wood Coin, State Militia, Springfield Armory, Infinite Frontier Defenses, Virginia General Assembly, Russian American Company, Wood Coin, Continental Rangers, Buffalo Soldiers, Royal Artillery, Advanced Artillery, Apache Scouts, Pulaski's Legion, Heavy Cannons, Culver, and Calvat's Legion. For the French, we do have 40... Wait, is this some sort of 40-minute peace treaty deck? We got Couriers, Pioneers, Economic Theory, Couriers, Wood, Coin, Range of 3 hit points, Team Hand Cavalry Attack, Royal Fencing School, Royal Riding Schools, Edicts of Nanits, Higher Irish Brigadiers, Covered Wagon, French Royal Army, Cuirassiers, Cavalry Combat, Falconets, Royal Mint, Refrigeration, Textiles, Higher Armored Pistoliers, Thoroughbreds, Factory. Chinese immigrants will go ahead and establish a trading post. And of course, he will get himself free trading posts when he the spawn Minutemen button. It's not selected state just yet. And there is a trading post. This will give him 2 trading posts immediately. He can always hire for some natives. I don't think he will go for more. If he could go for natives, but if he doesn't, then he probably won't be hitting this button again anytime soon, at least. Does kill off that arsonist to steal his last letter home. Monster. He was wanting to deliver that letter in person, but nope. You will kill him and then deliver it yourself. Capitalism not being researched, and now he's going for Pennsylvania. Over here, we do have the Quartermaster, Hunting Doggos, Placard Mines, and Gang Saws. No trading post there, so he's going for all the basic economic research immediately. Which will give him, of course, a good amount of income, but it may put him behind.
Orders. Yes.
Local doggo will be killed off, and he will steal his lucky horseshoe that he got from a horse that he ate.
At attention.
Blue will be playing another letter that's sent home. Guess he's now going to be called the Postmaster General. Oh, Donald Trump. That Plague Doctor will go down. The other one will retaliate. We do got Buck here to support out Menard Day Champlain. And the Plague Doctor does go down. She does have a exotic doggo to travel along with her to clear out these treasures. And now we do have a barracksman pulled out by a French villager. Blue will spot this. Pennsylvania, of course, will give you access to the Meeting House wagon. He's going for 2 outposts. And, of course, have access to Tamani Festival. I butchered that. Blue saw spot the barracks, so he's going to be careful in aggression. Blue is also aged up, gone for a shipment of villagers, going for a deployment of musketeers, and I'll bring in the Royal Fencing School. Oh yeah, I didn't actually cover the deck. I just want to mention before I just saw the 40. Villagers, Pioneers, Economic Theory, Villagers, Wood Coin, Range Infantry Hit Points, Team Ham Cavalry Attack, Royal Fencing School, Riding School, Edis and Nanits, Higher Irish Brigadiers, which does not make them enabled. Covered Wagon for Royal French Army, Cuirassiers, Cavalry Combat, Falconet. Oh, maybe I did. Yeah, actually I did. I'm going crazy. My apologies. Does kill off these men and will steal their Cossack Bandura. You have 2 outposts here. Who does also have a round of Minutemen now on the field.
I'm ready.
As well as a round of regulars. He's going to try to clear out this barracks. The Minutemen will offer a decent amount of bulk and they offer good damage. Buck just got killed off as ATF intended. Oh, no, there's Buck. What did he shoot? The Minutemen are starting to go down. Buck is just doing just fine.
Yes.
That must have been the treasure guard in there. Try and get a journal. Worth 100 experience.
Orders.
Another round of frontier defenses. That's going to be quite a bit. He doesn't have the advanced frontier defenses for the next stage, so I can't get the free upgrade and put them up to 7.
Yes.
A good number of regulars, but there's just simply a larger force here. Buck gets gunned down as the ATF intended. He does not have another round of militia available, or Minutemen. Got the frontier outposts going on up, which will give him adequate amount of defense. It will take a bit of time to build, though. Constant firing rate for only 3 villagers inside, so damage output is equivalent to a musketeer. Got some state militia, which all turned into a crossbow. They have a little bit more multipliers, a little bit of a horde effect, and a lot less damage. Red's force will win out for his opponent's army, but the problem is there are 4 outposts here. That is a large amount of damage slowly whittling him down. Looks like only 2 in range at the moment, however. Counselor does get ungarrisoned. Another round of state militia, going for more regulars, and now bringing a shipment of state militia. Got a round of regulars there. And there's a militia. Nice little ambush spawn. Red's not completely surrounded. Needs to focus on the Royal Arquebuss or Royal Musketeers first. Another round of Musketeers here. And there's the militia as well. Blue will hold. He said easy way too early. Outpost could stand and get some repairs.
Yes.
And now do have the Philadelphia Convention now being pulled on out. More musketeers not being employed on out. Outposts not getting repaired on up. We do have a house here.
Bonjour.
French villagers migrating to the nearest beer deposit.
Votre ordre? Votre ordre?
Stable going on up.
Hello.
Hello. More regulars, which are of course a musketeer with more of a skirmisher cost. House here. Both sides just building up. The French player has enough gold to age or coin to age up with, and needs a lot more food. The US player needs a lot more resources to age up. Has 20 villagers. One has 28, so he's pretty far behind getting out on the villager count at least. Going for Pennsylvania Pound. Can't remember what that upgrade does off the top of my head. Oh yeah, I think it's more coin trickle. Yep, right now he does have 250 gold per minute with 0 villagers collecting it up. And doesn't have the Dutch immigrants just yet as well. The general will get gunned down.
What is your command?
Looks like he's going for a stagecoach. Now going for Springfield Armory. One of those things you want to try to go for earlier on than later, because research does take a bit of time and they're free. But of course, sometimes you simply can't. We've got a good number of Hussars now being pulled on out, but his opponent does have a good number of regulars, so they won't do all too well.
Ready.
But they should do well versus the state militia.
At attention. Votre ordre.
Got an army of 35 versus an army of 36. Another round of state or Minutemen can be brought on in. And now he's going to gaslight his opponent. By typing in easy more just randomly. Team hand cavalry attack now being researched.
Oui.
Flintlock, paper cartridges, military drummers are the research he's going for first.
I'm ready.
Army of 41. State militia do have a bit of a horde capability,
What is your command?
which is providing them 15 health, which is not that great. I don't know if that's going to be useful or not. It might. Might allow them to absorb one more shot.
Yes.
His outpost has not been repaired on up, which
I'm
is
ready.
perhaps important in the near future. Trying to flank around, trick it behind, does do a nice little turnaround there. Now the state militia can engage the musketeers in melee. State militia are in the back line. Regulars are starting to get ripped apart. Hussars are limited in numbers. You can bring another round of militia. Needs a little bit more food. Go for another round of frontier defenses.
Yes.
Musketeers starting to push their way forward. Still got 3 outposts over here, which will provide some good fire support. The range is skimming some of the exterior ones. Another round of regulars there. As with the militia, there's another round of outposts. Maybe a good idea to put them right here. On the back line. This outpost is still as healthy as it was, so it's providing some fire support. Council has 1 village on the inside, so it has a base attack of 9. That 1 village does get gunned down. Outposts will be firing away. These ones need to get inside the town center. There's 10 there to garrison up the town center. Does get inside the outpost. It's not great. There's no increased damage. Some of these villagers are going to get hit there. These ones need to get inside. Those lose 1. With all 6 outposts firing, that's a large amount of fire support there. This one's still alive. More regulars being pulled on out. They went into melee mode, bashing the horses with their butt of their rifles and not with the bayonet as intended. These villagers do go ahead and get out of the outpost since they're not going to be hidden away. We got a round of pikemen here, which should provide some good torch damage. One outpost does go down, so that will allow him to go for another round of outposts. He is getting the bank, which will give him extra gold income. And blue has held on. With still a decent amount of defenses. They only lost that one wounded outpost. Both sides lost their army. The French player did have a larger army, I believe, in total. Of course, the US player did lose some economy for having units hidden way inside. Of a blunderbuss, bog flume, and a very fine coat. Local doggo will go down and steal his horseradish. That coin's been cleaned on up. Luckily, he had them queued to move. At least all except for one. He is taking time to build another outpost there. So he's not going to be eyeing for this shipment again to get his outpost up to 7. And also putting him closer to the other outpost may not be half bad. Now we've got a round of owl hoots being put on the field, which are light infantry outlaws. He has plenty of gold at the moment. He has plenty of gold income from various sources. Oh, we got a number of natives now being deployed on out by the French, climbing up most of the trade posts. So he hasn't got these trade posts here. He should have gone for these first, or those provide direct resources, or experience at least, which is still useful. Bring in the state capital. More regulars been pulled on the field, going for the socket bayonet and counter infantry rifling, which should improve the owl hoots, right?
Yep.
He says yep. I suppose I can't just look at this. It is ×2. I believe that puts up to ×3 since it improves for riflemen fire, and owl hoots are riflemen. Even though they have a buckshot attack, which means implies shotgun, which means smoothbore, which is definitely not a rifle. But don't tell that to the game devs.
Orders.
He does have some housing to work with. He needs a couple villagers on wood. There is the state capital there.
And attention.
And right now, blue has a sizable army on the field. 32 units versus 25. The US outlaws, as well as the Mexican outlaws, are a little bit stronger than normal outlaws with their charge attack ability. 3 × 6, so that's 18 AoE with 18 range. That could be decent versus an infantry force. After all, don't really worry about cavalry because they're light infantry in the first place. Going for a round of grenadiers, that could be useful. There's a shotgun blast, or nope. Shotgun's having trouble firing. Some may be firing, some maybe not. Some grenadiers getting some good AoE damage. Got now the inspiring flag also blown on the field right here. Young guard deployed on out from the church improvements. The owl hoots are doing great work. He has no count of the owl hoots right now, and so they're ripping apart everything in the back line. Another round of grenadiers. The Howled Hoots were a great transition right now. He knows his opponent's mostly going for musketeers, and so the Owl Hoots were just really, really good right now. But they don't have... Oh, they only have 30 siege damage. That's actually decent siege damage. He does fall back. He could have pushed way forward. What about counterattack? Those were upgrades. Going for Saxon Cuirassiers. Not Saxon. French Cuirassiers. We do not have a covered wagon there, going for siege drill, so he's now relying on mills. He is H3. Going for third town center. Most of the local fauna on the map has been consumed. There's only some right here, which is a little bit no man's land. Blue is somewhat eating it. And now we do have a trading post going up here, which is the this one. We're gaining access to light cavalry and shock riders. US players now aging up to Kentucky. Kentucky can give you access to a pair of prospector mines, which gives you ×2 collection rate coal mines, 2,000 coin each, so that's 4,000 coin quickly collectible. And Kentucky hunters can give you more owl hoots and some sharpshooters, which are the musketeer heavy infantry.
At attention.
Oh no, those are sharpshooters. That's the actual unit. What am I thinking? I think in pistorados, or however it's pronounced. Oh, he does have the counter infantry rifling, so the owl hoots are doing additional 100% damage versus heavy infantry. Probably one reason why they did so well in that previous engagement, but that may not have been researched. After all, the research is slow. He's just going for the rest of the research now. Going for some shock riders, bringing some Gatling guns.
Yep.
Does also have some carbon cavalry,
I'm ready.
as well as some cowboys.
Yep.
Cowboys offer a 30 damage charge attack, which is basically a 50% increased charge attack. We have actually a little bit extra range as well.
I'm ready.
The US player is summoning his force with a good number of outlaws. The general does go down there. Bring some more regulars. Hopefully he has the veteran regulars.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes, he does. Going for the infantry breastplate and the cavalry cuirass, or cuirass. Gatling gun should be very effective, but his opponent does not have a whole lot of infantry in the field. In fact, he's still trying to get his mill economy going on up. Actually, they're providing a pretty good rate at 1.47 food per second. That's pretty good.
What is your command?
He has research refrigeration. Of course, does have 3 town centers as well. Blue doesn't realize it, but he could push forward. Do Cowboys have a good siege damage? No, they do not. We now have around a centaur horseman. Those are super heavy hussars. They have a 1,000 health hussars with extra bonus damage for artillery and siege armor as well.
Yes.
So he has a pretty good force here. Shock riders are an they have a little bit bonus damage for some cavalry, but they're in too small numbers. Got a number of skirmishers, but the heavy horsemen will push on forward. His own shock riders as well. The French economy just really stalled out with losing all the huntables, switching to the farming economy. Additionally, going for 3 town centers, which means a large amount of costs into the village production itself. Barracks does go down there. Car pins being researched, going for another round Saxon Cuirassiers. Going for more Gatling guns, is among everything else. Another round of stables employed by the French. The French does have a decent amount of economy. He's not age 4, so he can't revolt with that money. Yeah, the French player did not properly build an army, now did he? He may have been caught off by this attack. You can bring around a massive wave of militia. 3 rounds of militia could be very useful right now. We also equalize if needed to as well. Spend a lot of money on one thing. Hit the equalize button and then spend some more. Here comes the town militia. All times are firing away with various damage. The militia starting to get ripped apart, going for more dragoons. There's some cuirassiers, or nope, those dragoons. Which we use because it's the Centaur horsemen. Gatling guns push forward. More dragoons here. One town started to go down. It has 3 villages on the inside, but of course they can get to the 1-5 no problem. Centaur horsemen starting going down. More dragoons being deployed on out. And carbon cavalry are here. Another dragoons here. Gatling guns getting some splash damage there. Got some more shock riders pushing forward. They do have a bit of bonus damage versus heavy cav. Nothing versus light. They are classified as heavy cav. Looks like all the dragoons start to disintegrate there. Another round dragoons here. More sharpshooters being brought on in. More dragons being pulled out. But he is out of money, has plenty of wood. Advanced artillery, giving him 1 mortar, which will be useful to help filling up all this infrastructure. Now we got the villagers trying to fight there for a brief moment. At this point in time, you may want to go to the market, sell off a bunch of that wood, turn it into food, and deploy out something. At least get a basic queue going for the stables. He does have 17 villagers right here. Now they have a relative similar number of villagers that are getting gunned down. This player appears to have a second town set on the field as well. And looks like red backs of the game. This oh wait, equalize. That people forget about this button. This Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.